Hello and welcome. I'm Saeed from StoryPlanet.net. Dive right into the essence of the most captivating books without reading them cover to cover. Whether you're on the go, at the gym, or just relaxing at home, we offer you a unique and enriching listening experience. Today, we are exploring the book Drive, a creation by Daniel H. Pink. Daniel Pink's book, Drive, delves into the differences between extrinsic and intrinsic motivation. He points out that numerous companies heavily rely on extrinsic motivation, even though this approach can often be counterproductive. The book provides a clear understanding of how we can effectively motivate ourselves and others by tapping into intrinsic motivation. Before we delve into these revelations, it's interesting to note that Daniel Pink has a background in linguistics and jurisprudence. He gained recognition with his book titled A Whole New Mind. His other books, such as Drive, To Sell is Human, The Adventures of Johnny Bunko, and Free Agent Nation, have also achieved great success and appeared on the prestigious New York Times Bestseller list. From 1995 to 1997, Pink served as the chief speechwriter for U.S. Vice President Al Gore. With 8 key ideas to unveil, brace yourself for a deep dive into this captivating book. On StoryPlanet.net. To start, Motivation 1.0 and Motivation 2.0 refer to different approaches to understanding human motivation. Motivation 1.0 focuses on basic needs that drive our behavior, while Motivation 2.0 emphasizes rewards and punishments, commonly represented by the stick and the carrot. These two perspectives offer valuable insights into what motivates us as individuals. About 50,000 years ago, humans were focused on survival and passing on their genes, driven by what is called Motivation 1.0. However, with the rise of complex production cycles, a new form of motivation emerged. Motivation 2.0, based on rewards and punishments from a third party. This concept, known as the stick and the carrot, uses rewards to reinforce desirable behavior and punishments to deter undesirable behavior. Many employers rely on this extrinsic motivation, believing that without it, employees lack enthusiasm for their work and will try to avoid responsibility. While some modern companies have made adjustments to keep their employees happy, Motivation 2.0 still dominates the working world. Basic human needs and the stick and the carrot are the primary factors in motivating employees. Key idea number 1, Motivation 3.0 offers a fresh perspective, replacing external rewards with intrinsic motivation as a powerful driving force. In 1949, it was believed that humans and animals were driven by inner desires and external motivators. However, psychologist Harry Harlow discovered that rhesus monkeys would engage in a mechanical puzzle purely for the enjoyment of solving it, without any external rewards. This phenomenon is also seen in the voluntary contributors to Wikipedia, who dedicate their time and effort without material compensation. This intrinsic motivation, known as Motivation 3.0, is driven by the gratification of fulfilling tasks and does not require external incentives or direction. It emphasizes the importance of finding fulfillment in one's work rather than relying on external rewards. Key idea number 2. Using rewards and punishments as incentives can have negative effects and fail to achieve the desired goal. In many cases, the use of financial incentives to motivate workers can backfire, leading to negative outcomes. This is especially true in situations where the work requires creativity or problem-solving. For example, in garages where mechanics are rewarded for completing a certain number of repairs, they may end up performing unnecessary repairs to meet their targets, which upsets customers and damages the company's reputation. In a study conducted in India, participants who were promised higher financial rewards performed worse in a test, suggesting that the pressure of the incentive actually hindered their performance. Similarly, in an experiment where participants were offered money for solving a creative problem quickly, the promise of a reward actually impaired their ability to think creatively and resulted in longer completion times. While financial incentives can be effective for routine tasks, they can lead to immoral behavior and poor performance in more complex and creative tasks. Key idea number 3. Making promises for external rewards can undermine one's inner drive and motivation. Children are naturally intrinsically motivated to learn and explore the world around them. They eagerly use their senses to understand everything, from observing butterflies to mastering new skills. However, as they grow older, their motivation shifts from intrinsic to extrinsic. This change is evident in a study where children were offered rewards for completing a drawing. Those who received rewards lost interest in drawing when the rewards were removed, while those who didn't receive rewards continued to enjoy it. This pattern shows that external rewards gradually diminish intrinsic motivation. Society reinforces the need for extrinsic rewards, causing us to lose our natural drive to learn and help others. As we grow into adults, our inherent dedication decreases while our dependence on external incentives increases. Ultimately, extrinsic promises erode our intrinsic motivation. Key idea number 4. The pursuit of perfection instills passion and unwavering dedication, allowing one to fully immerse themselves in the state of flow. Motivation 3.0, the inner drive for perfection, is what basketball players, computer scientists, and photographers have in common. It enables them to improve and bring passion to their pursuits. However, many employees in the US lack this motivation, feeling uncommitted and unfulfilled in their jobs. This is because they are not challenged or given the opportunity to develop. To be fully committed, individuals need the flow state, where they are fully concentrated and passionate about their work. The drive for perfection continually develops and motivates us in all areas of life. Believing in our ability to improve, like in running or painting, drives us to work hard. By giving employees tasks that encourage constant improvement, supervisors can generate the flow experience, leading to dedication and passion at work. Striving for perfection, even though unattainable, pushes us to be ambitious and dedicated. Key idea number 5. In the human journey, the pursuit of meaningfulness serves as a deep-rooted, innate drive. Psychologists have found that striving for meaning and purpose in life is more fulfilling and promotes better mental health than pursuing extrinsic goals such as wealth and fame. Graduates who prioritized personal growth and helping others reported greater happiness and less psychological distress compared to those focused on profit. This quest for meaning is increasingly becoming a driving force for many, leading them to engage in unpaid activities and contribute to society. Studies also show that companies that allocate a portion of their budget to charitable causes and doctors who have time for patient interaction experience improved well-being. Ultimately, pursuing meaningful goals provides a fundamental intrinsic motivation for individuals. Key idea number 6, self-determination, which means having control over one's own tasks, time, and team enhances intrinsic motivation. Companies that embrace self-determination as a leadership style have seen positive results in employee motivation and innovation. Examples such as Google, Medius, Zappos, Whole Foods, and W.L. Gore and Partners have implemented strategies that give employees freedom and autonomy in their work. This approach leads to increased job satisfaction, better performance, and lower turnover rates. Overall, self-determination promotes intrinsic motivation and allows individuals to reach their full potential. Key idea number 7. In order to stay competitive and meet the ever-evolving demands of the market, businesses should strive to upgrade to version 3.0. This entails implementing innovative strategies, adopting cutting-edge technologies, and fostering a culture of adaptability and continuous improvement. By embracing these changes, companies can become more efficient, effective, and ultimately ensure their long-term success. Intrinsic motivation 3.0 is a well-known concept that many businesses fail to utilize. Instead, they rely on extrinsic factors like rewards and bonuses to motivate their employees. However, this approach leads to passivity and low productivity. Research has shown that creative workers are most productive when intrinsically motivated. To foster this motivation, companies can implement small measures such as unexpected praise and feedback. Giving employees a voice in decision-making and highlighting the importance of their contribution also increases intrinsic motivation. Balancing task allocation and connecting work to donations and social involvement can further enhance motivation and commitment. By updating their approach and promoting self-determination, perfection, and meaningful goals, companies can achieve higher employee commitment and dedication. It's time for companies to upgrade to a more effective version, Intrinsic Motivation 3.0. In conclusion, the book emphasizes that while rewards and sanctions may be effective as short-term incentives, they have harmful long-term effects and undermine intrinsic motivation. The key to fostering passion and dedication in workers lies in self-determination, opportunities for mastery, and meaningful goals. The book explores various types of motivation, how intrinsic motivation functions, and ways to increase it in everyday work. For further reading, A Whole New Mind by Daniel Pink is recommended. In the changing landscape of employment, where technology and global competition are prevalent, standing out requires embracing the skills associated with the right side of the brain. These skills, previously undervalued, are becoming more important in the emerging conceptual age. To access more information, simply press "I'm done" at the bottom of the screen. Thank you for listening to this summary. If you enjoyed this exploration, we invite you to discover other fascinating books on storyplanet.net. Don't wait any longer. A multitude of books, stories, and knowledge await you there. See you soon on storyplanet.net.